Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dose, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're having raw conversations. Sometimes we be so lost in the translation. Laughing, joking, but you know what we're saying. Kick back, relax, your video is playing.
Okay.
Question you got.
Nah,
Right. I don't know the question.
strong. So, my question is, what would you do if you found out that the person you were dating specifically went and found a job in another state because he knew you always discussed that you would never move there? So he went and got a job there to get away from you.
Wait.
Hold on, wait, you're in a relationship with this person?
So let's say you guys were dating, and for a couple of years actually, and throughout the course of the relationship, you guys had talked about places you wanted to live, places you didn't want to live, and you found out that he was offered a job in that place making a lot of money. However, later on you find out he went and applied for that job and did it because he didn't know how to break up with you, and you were just so toxic he moved to that state because he knew you would never. What would you, what?
I don't even know what to say. You can't really do shit.
I think I would just let him go. He didn't clearly want to be here. I mean, because would you fight that? Because I would feel like...
Well, I mean, not really what would you do? How would you feel?
Yeah,
to find out, okay, he specifically moved to this other, let's say...
First of all, you got
Idaho. He moved to Idaho.
Ma'am, hold on. You have to be incredibly toxic for a man to leave you. Let alone for him to switch states.
Yes, baby.
To move states.
Nah.
Honey.
Yes.
No, I would... you know what? For somebody to move... Wait. I guess I'm confused. What y'all was never really getting along. Shit was good, and then all of a sudden, boom, he was just gone, or it was just a garbage relationship, and then
it was a relationship. Y'all went out to, you did restaurants, went to people's weddings when it's time to go to weddings, and in the midst of the relationship, he was so busy trying to find the good in you and trying to find a way to love you through your bitchiness, so to speak, that he finally was like, you know what, this bitch really is crazy and I gotta get away from her.
Oh, I would go probably get some help. For somebody to leave you, have to leave the state to get away from you. I've had people that I feel like I want to leave the state. So I have to know that he felt horrible.
But the question is, do you even realize that you're a terrible person? Because, a lot of people don't realize that they're a terrible person.
But to find out later, okay, he's gone.
To find out that was the reason he left, because of you.
Yeah, because you guys,
Oh, you need to, I feel dumb as hell. There's no way around it. You have to feel stupid for somebody to say,
and you were
I'm
into
gonna
this
relocate.
person.
And you guys worked at the same job. And he, throw it in reverse. He had been with this company for decades.
And you made him leave the company.
And he was willing to leave the company and everything.
Oh, baby, you need to probably, go get some help.
I will, because the thing is, you're just gonna, I felt like if I ran that person away, then everybody's probably gonna run, in my opinion.
I would definitely have to look at self, because for somebody to leave you, you already did something wrong. Let alone for a person to move on you.
Yeah, because it's rare for a man to leave a woman.
It's rare for a man to leave a woman.
I'm
motherfucking tired. I gotta go. I'm not done with this. But for a man to be like, bitch, I'm out. And you know what? I'm taking all my shit and I'm going to another state.
And it wasn't another woman.
You deserved it.
That flat out. It wasn't another woman. It was literally you.
If a man picked up and left a woman like that and there wasn't another woman involved, you deserved it. And I would have to eat that, and I would have to really work
on some. It's not me, it's you. Like for real, you reverse that shit.
Just curious.
That's heartbreaking.
What about you? How would you feel?
I would feel like I've never had someone leave me. Okay, when the breakups happen, I'm usually the one doing the leave. First of all, that would be an ego bruise. Second of all, to find out that you specifically, that is the part for me. It's not the fact that you found an opportunity and you had to go, but to find out you specifically, strategically created this situation to get away from me.
Because that's something that men do. I mean, women would do that. I couldn't see.
Yeah, women are usually going, he's abusive, you're trying to relocate, he's stalking, he's doing these types of things. So that means she had to be completely stupid. If it was me, I would have been completely stupid, acting completely stupid.
Acting a donkey.
For somebody to leave me on that, to that extent.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. That...
Have y'all ever had somebody make you feel like you just want to skip state?
Yes. Yes, and I you know, some days I still feel like but no, I think for me, like, I've had somebody make me feel that way, and like it was either go ahead and take the murder charge or leave the state was how I feel like those are my only two options.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I know that feeling, and God bless his heart for leaving and doing what he had to do.
But that's better than beating her ass, because he could have, or he could have started fucking with her and turned toxic.
Yeah.
So you had to escape. So good job, brother, for leaving.
I don't think I've ever had that situation. Like, when I think about, I don't think I've ever had somebody that was extremely toxic to me
like that.
Yeah, like I've had toxic relationships, but like once I left and it was like the relationship was done, it wasn't like the crazy
stalker. Yeah, he literally sat outside of my door and listened to my phone conversations. Would pull up in his work truck on the clock to sit outside of where we lived and cry in the parking lot, ask to be back. Like, it was a lot, and you know,
I'm trying to think.
Look at his face, like, what?
Yeah, that was like my I feel like for me, that was one of my most.
There are very toxic people in the world.
Was one of my. I feel like for me, that particular person, it was one of the most toxic, and it is the reason I will never date another Sagittarius. If I can put that on the record, like, even if I wasn't married, I would never date another Sagittarius. He killed it for you guys, but I just
That's crazy.
That was the worst relationship or worst breakup, and the worst, really borderline worst everything. Yeah. But you know, I feel like, if I had the means at the time to skip state, I probably would have. I would.
But you know, I sometimes I think that some women notice, and they know that they're toxic, but there's some people who don't, who really.
I was gonna ask that.
Just there. They just really think I ain't did shit wrong. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, but for that, where a man does what a woman would do and he motherfucking Tina Turnered her. He got the fuck out, get the guy.
Have you ever been that toxic to a person? If we were to ask people who you dated, would they say you were a toxic person at a time in your life?
I don't think I was ever toxic. I think I got revenge. And I think that's a different. I don't think that I ever just was like that bitch that just was crazy, busting windows out, cars, slashing tires, trying to fight your mama. I've never been that type. But
wait a minute.
But I will get. I have got motherfuckers back. You know, I have got you back.
I think for myself, I don't think I was toxic, so to speak, in a relationship as far as like, you know, I'm a bless your windows out, I'm a tear nothing up. But I am the type of person that will make you want to beat my ass. If that counts as toxic, like, I mean, I'm the type of person who I will say some shit that I feel like you should tear my ass up for. Like,
below the belt.
I'm good at that. I'm
your ass hit below the belt. For sure.
I'm hitting right in the scrotum. I feel like I've done that part, but as far as like blowing up your phone or pulling up where you at and all that, unless you solicited that behavior from me. Now, did you talk crazy to me and disrespect me, and then I had to pull up because hoes don't play with me?
Yeah, but that's one thing. That's returning. I don't think.
That's one thing. But to just be like outright, for you to be like, I don't want to be here anymore, so I'm gonna start clowning. No, go. Yeah. So no, I don't think I've been toxic. I'm thinking of the people I've dealt with who would say I was toxic. I've been hurtful, but I don't know if toxic.
Yeah.
So question, I feel like for toxic, it's one thing to be like even how you were saying, I don't want to be there anymore, and then the bitch acts a fool. Not saying it's okay for her to do that, but to me that's just a reaction. To me, toxic is more like you're in a decent, good relationship, and you just an angry, evil, bitter bitch, and you just torture this person, and you ruin their life. To me, that's toxic for no reason.
I've never been toxic.
You know what I mean? Like,
if that's the definition.
I think I've had moments of being toxic. I don't think that it was like I set out like intentionally, I don't be fucked up to this person. I think I carry shit from other people, from them being toxic to me. And then I come and I think, the fuck, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want around here, not realizing that it's toxic behavior that I carried over. I have to admit that.
That's
you know.
real.
See, I feel for
as
me,
much as
I was
I
never
am.
in relationships like that to be toxic. Like,
well,
I feel like in a
me
relationship,
general, I
that's
feel like me in
different.
general, it's for me personally, it's people that I've dealt with, rather that I was in a full-blown relationship or we was doing what we do on the side or
But
whatever
you've had
it
more
was.
relationships.
But I have had a few relationships,
Yeah.
but I feel like I took some of those things and I felt like, shit, motherfuckers did it to me, I'm gonna do motherfuckers in.
Right.
But I don't feel like it was, I didn't go in like,
it
I'm
wasn't
gonna treat this person
intentional
fucked up.
toxicity.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna treat this person fucked up. It just who I was at that time and didn't realize it. It didn't click that, you know what I'm saying? He talking to me, I'm like, you stupid ass
It wasn't
bitch,
even
your
done
mama's bitch.
purposely.
You know,
It was
like
just how
I'm
you
going,
were.
I'm
Yeah.
going, and I don't realize that I should like take it the fuck easy in it. This what this person did does not warrant this reaction. I'll say that. There's
Yeah,
some
that's
reactions that I feel like because I was toxic that they were worse than they should have been for some people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like, you know, maybe I was trying to get another person because I didn't do to someone else what I should have did. You know what I mean? How you like, if that shit ever happened to me again, you know what I mean? So then this person gets worse than what you should have done to the first person. So you become a little toxic. So I think I have been. I think I worked on that a lot.
Wait a minute.
I think I worked on that a lot to not be toxic to people.
I think I'm complete. I think, now check me if I'm wrong. I think I'm complete opposite. I think I only put out those toxic traits if somebody does something to pull them out of me. I don't feel like, am I wrong or am I just crazy like underneath the motherfuckers? Like, have you ever seen
I
me
wouldn't
like really
say you
be
were
toxic?
crazy.
No,
I think
you're not.
I've seen you be controlling.
I think you're
And
very controlling.
that-
I am not no slave.
Yeah, I think
No,
you're
you're
very controlling,
controlling.
but you're not. Yeah, you are.
Yes, you
bitch.
are. Yes, you
How
are.
am I getting
I'm gonna talk about this off camera, but you are controlling.
Everything goes my way, or I'm gonna have a fit, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You're
very
controlling.
controlling. You
It's
are.
not controlling.
Yes,
That's
it
is.
the way that I want my life.
And
The
that
way
is
I want
denial.
it to go, right.
And that is denial.
Yeah, you're
But
controlling.
no, you're controlling.
I don't
I
think
wouldn't say
you're
you're toxic, but you are controlling.
But I think it's borderline because too much controlling becomes toxic. You got to be careful with that because if the roles were reversed and someone was doing you that way, you'd be like, this motherfucker trying to take every part of me. You know, it's a little bit. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying a little
Controlling.
bit.
Okay, I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about
I
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was controlling.
Yeah, I know I'm controlling.
I really didn't.
You really didn't?
No, I'm dead serious. I just thought like, you know, I'll say what I want, but I didn't think it was like more like control. Okay, now that I think about it.
Wow.
Okay, come on. Come to Jesus.
Yeah,
Come
now that I
on,
think about
somebody.
Come
Now that I
on.
think about it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, like I know that about myself, that I'm controlling. Like I said, I don't necessarily think that I'm as toxic as I am. Like controlling trumps toxic in my situation, so that I can admit to. Toxic, I don't. What I view as toxic for me is something totally different than maybe what most people think toxic is. So I feel like you just out here disturbing the peace for no reason, no good reason.
Right.
Not that somebody has fucked you over and crossed you and you got to get what they got coming to them. That's different. That's revenge. And
Right,
that's
but I
different.
think it's borderline because I think, and this is my opinion, is even for myself, like I said, I think because it's you doing it, you don't feel like it's a toxic situation. But if you put yourself in a position and someone was doing some of the things that you did, you'd be like, this motherfucker toxic, I'm not gonna do that, he got negative energy. You know what I mean? Some things, that's me personally, how I see it. I think that I would be like, no, I wasn't toxic. I could say all my shit was a reaction.
Yeah.
But
like
that's
I
how I
said-
feel. So I don't feel like it's toxic.
But
And I get- that's
your
what I'm saying from my
reaction,
perspective.
but reactions are what we choose though, because our reaction could be to just leave.
Well, sometimes
That
the
doesn't
reaction,
make
you
it.
don't have-
That doesn't make it.
Well, I'm an eye for an eye type of guy. So I guess if being eye for an eye is toxic, then mark me toxic in the book.
But that's what I said. I think
I'm an eye for an eye. If you fuck me over, best believe I'm fucking you over back. And like you can cheat and I'll take you back. Best believe I'm cheating back before I leave.
Oh, I gotta
Like,
get my
I'm-
look back. I gotta get my look back.
I'm one of those.
But that makes it toxic.
My mom told me
Okay.
if somebody hit you,
That's toxic.
my mama told me if somebody hit you, you better hit their ass back.
I guess
And
I
that's
didn't
what it
realize
But
is.
that is
I guess
toxic
I didn't realize
Well, then
to
I'm
a certain
toxic.
extent.
Yeah.
To a certain
2.0.
extent.
I'm
It's
toxic
one
2.0.
thing if they do something, you like, all right, boom. And then that becomes that tag, that back and forth, that pettiness. It becomes a
you
toxic
gotta get their ass back
situation.
and go. I don't
But
feel
from
like
what she was saying, that wasn't the situation, right? It was just like,
she was toxic.
She was the toxic.
He
She was just a
wasn't.
toxic person.
From what
Wait,
I know,
okay.
he wasn't. She came in off the door controlling, toxic, kind of damaged, damaged for
Bringing
sure.
old shit.
And came in with a high. You came in asking for creme brulee with Jello money type of shit, and so thinking you're here when really you're.
So was she
here.
toxic
So
because?
people gotta stop that.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
that could be a whole conversation. Because
Well, we got time today.
I think
I just right. my watch. I got time today. Fuck it, we crossing the line today.
Yeah, I don't know.
In my opinion, she was toxic because she wanted to control.
Was she toxic because he didn't want better things, or because
he had more than she had? He was doing more than what she was doing.
Shit.
He was more established than she was established. He was giving in to some of her
demands.
shit and her demands. And to me, that particular person is just a bitch.
Yeah.
There's nothing like we were friends at one point, and like she wanted to control who I could be friends with. Like to me, that's some weird ass shit. Like, well, you're talking to her. Well, I don't like her because we grown ass women. If you don't like somebody, that's y'all's business. So she ain't did nothing to
So
me.
that's a person that's just toxic.
She's a toxic
type shit.
Yeah.
So then my question, I got a question. So like, because we've all dealt with people who've we've either been in a toxic relationship or you've seen people in toxic relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So when you witness it, like, are you the type of person who will say something to your friend, or you kind of just let them
be toxic?
Be toxic in their relationship.
I'm gonna say something, bitch. You out of pocket, and you know me and my friend. I got a good friend. We fight all the time because she's toxic in her situation, and we go at it. You know why we go at it? Because sometimes she feel like she could tell me how she feel about my situation, then baby I can tell you about yours. Right. So we
the conversation.
But I feel like it's put our friendship in a much better place because you have to respect that. I'm gonna keep it real even if you don't like it.
I feel like you should. I feel like if you say that y'all cool,
you're a real friend,
and you're real friends, then I feel like you should have the right to be able to tell that person like, hey, bitch, this is not right. You're toxic as fuck. You need to work on that. You need to get your shit together because you'll fuck around and lose this person. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that because those are the same people you cry to. True. If I cried to you and you cried to me, bitch, we should be able to say, all right, bitch, remember we cried about this. Now you got it.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I see that. Yeah.
I feel like
I don't have too many friends. So
I don't need.
I can't really.
I got probably 3 friends and
I've got one person that's in a relationship, and as far as I know, they're not really. They actually have a pretty decent relationship. It might not be, what everybody else expects of them, but for sure that I feel like they're there, they love each other, and they show that. So other than that, I don't have anybody where I would have to, constantly say, come on, bitch, get it together.
Right.
Yeah, I think me and my friends hold each other accountable. Because when I fuck up, I mean, we go at it, and especially if we got shit going on in our situation, and like if for my house, we go at it. I mean, I only got 3 friends. I got 2 who are teeter-totter in relationships, like trying to figure out if we gonna do this or we not, and one that's married. And so the married one, me and her, we fight all the time because she be bogus in they shit, and so that's that. But then my other 2 friends, they just should get their shit together. God, I guess the women are toxic.
I know that's because
don't kill me for saying
I think women are more toxic as they go because they've dealt with so many toxic people. So by the time when we start looking at them, we're looking for them to be more peaceful.
So do you sometimes feel like they're toxic to the wrong people?
Yes, that's what I said about me.
Yeah, I believe that.
I feel like the little guys, you know what I'm saying, who really came in trying to do something for you is the ones who you treat. And then the ones who you know what I'm saying, give your all be the trash, garbage, toxic motherfuckers who transfer this shit onto you.
Yeah, but I feel like you got to be careful too, like when you do have friends that are toxic and you're trying to work a relationship out and you kind of be around them because sometimes it double back to that conversation that we had before when they're going through something and you and your mate can be fine and this person done pick with their mate and brought it to you and now you going and taking it and messing with your mate regarding it.
I feel like for the group of friends that I have now, all 3 of them, that's all I got. But I feel like for the group of friends I have now, it's a solid group of friends because I feel like motherfuckers will say that when we're leaving. And bitch, don't go home starting shit with him because we into it. Like, I feel like we have that conversation, you know, like, I feel like I do have friends. And I'll say it to them, like, girl, she like, I love my husband this week. Yeah, girl, I'm glad you love your husband this week. Don't be like me. Girl. Because my ass is on my last motherfucking nerves and I'm probably go home and beat him up. Like, don't beat him up. Y'all go home and do da-da-da-da. Yeah, projecting that positive. And we do that among the three of us, too.
Yeah, because me and my friend. Oh,
I think now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't talk to nobody.
But I think now the friends that I have it's a solid situation where
quality,
yeah.
Quality.
And even acquaintances that I keep around, I feel like it's cool. I mean, I don't really divulge my information, but they tell me a lot of their business, and you know, it's not like I try not to be like, girl. They like, oh, I want to get married, girl. You know it's illegal by in the contract, right? Like, you know, I don't do that. I encourage it if that's what you want to do. You're going to find out like I had to.
Exactly.
Listen.
So
I seen this post that said, these men out here is too easy. Do y'all agree with that? They
too easy as far as what? Sex to fuck?
Yeah, you could just pick which one you want. Do you think that men should do a better job of not being easy? Or is it tolerated?
I think men are easy.
I've witnessed both. I've witnessed
some strong-minded.
I have.
Strong-willed. Okay.
Now, I don't know if they lying in our conversations or not. But in conversation, I've witnessed men be like, I'm just tired, kind of like sounding like women. I'm just tired of laying up with different women and ain't shit coming up. I got my shit together and I'm looking for a woman to have her shit together. Like, I've met a few hand-picked ones.
They probably were easy back then.
They were. I know they were easy. I know they were easy. I know they were. But they're not easy now. You know. But I think it's a 70-30. 30 are not easy. The 70 though, they'll fuck anything with a vagina. And the thing that I realized about men aren't as choosy as they be acting in front of their friends.
Really?
Yeah. Because they be trying to act like I
think they would sleep with anything. To be honest,
but let Deep Though Kiki pull up. That bitch could be 800 pounds and got lymphedema hanging. Because if she gonna do it right, he gonna.
I know someone who had hair on their chest and their motherfucking chin in the whole.
But that's
not neighborhood. And it's not a dude she ain't get.
You right? The whole neighborhood went.
But a friend of mine told me men just. Well, they cheat off opportunity and they just have sex off opportunity. If you throwing it, they taking it basically.
Really?
Yeah. I believed when he told me that was true.
I believe that.
It's all off of opportunity.
Wow.
And for women, it's like
we picky.
Yeah, we're very picky. Not all of us.
I was gonna say. I feel like it be easier women than men sometimes. Because some of these niggas, they sleep with women or men. They don't give a damn, you know. Like, I mean, if we gonna be honest, let's do it.
They just want to be loved.
They just want
because I don't understand.
That's not love, and they know
they're experimenting. And they got a hot. That
was cute. Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
Yeah, I understand it. We all want the same thing.
Personally, think.
So you think it's equal? 50,
I think it's equal. I think there's some easy women and I think there's some easy men. And they should probably all just get together.
But you know what? Sometimes, too, with women, there be a lot of undercover hoes. Somebody, I've been celibate. I ain't. Come to find out that the whole team is running through you on the low because everybody is allowing you to keep your image. You know what I mean? And I too have dealt with dudes who I can walk past it. I done dealt with them. And I can walk past and you would never know that. That's not a conversation that they would ever have with anybody.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So you gotta get your little quiet one. And he'll let everybody think you good. I know people who, you know, I talked to him. Come to find out when shit get real and you get to feeling jealous. We fucked around. Did y'all though? Because are you lying or are you keeping it real? Oh, so you're an undercover hoe.
Yeah.
People thinking you ain't got no body. Women do that. Women do that a lot more than men. Men are outright a hoe and a womanizer.
Yeah.
Women are like, I don't come.
Or let your friend be interested. Now all of a sudden you done slept with this man. Did you really sleep with him, or is it that you're trying to put your pussy on reservation? Because I'm confused.
I think you slept. I think you slept with him, and you was a sneak hoe, and now you want to state your claim on these niggas.
So let me ask y'all this. Okay, so we know for women, we be, you know, it's kind of funny acting when motherfuckers sleep up under each other or after each other, I should say. So, do you think it's the same with men? They don't get no fuck?
I think they pretend they don't care. Oh, you know what I'm saying? She over the team. Fuck it, yeah, bro, get your time. Deep down inside, some of the people be hurting.
You think so?
Some of them people be hurt. You know, I've experienced, and these weren't even friends, because I don't get down, like, I don't fuck homies. However, I've had people find out that I fuck with people, and they go and try to make friends with them. And they be like, well, you fuck with my homeboy. Did I?
Boy, you making friends with him ain't gonna take the puss back.
No, and I don't think men are like the bro code. You know, that was his lady. They will see you, be friends with you, be in a relationship.
And they will see you through
years.
got to see it through, my boy.
Yeah.
They'll see you through the relationship and wait on the breakup, coach you. You deserve my better than him, sis. And as soon as y'all break up, he like, you know, I can come over here.
So you feel like there's a more of a setup.
It's a setup.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if they see that the dude got a good one too, they like, shit, he's stupid. Waiting.
Right.
Wait, even if she ain't a good one.
Okay.
Hey, oh shit, he's stupid. You gonna let that one go?
Yeah.
They will slide up in a minute. In my personal opinion.
I personally don't. I think they care if it's happening to them.
Don't
fuck with their baby moms.
Girl,
Don't fuck with their
red
baby
of the West.
But you know what I'm saying? Dudes get real out the body about their baby moms. And so I feel like they may not put it out there and make it a public thing. They be at the crib crying.
Oh, inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool for them to do it to their homeboy. There is no code. But if it's being done to them, it's a problem.
That's why Omarion was on there like,
dudes don't even want to see you move on with somebody they don't know.
Yeah.
So imagine it being their homeboy who used to be over at the house at the barbecue.
Yeah, that's true.
Really just went up to the guy kids.
Period. So
I got it.
I think that's my opinion.
That's exactly it. And be dating your mama next week playing stepdaddy.
Man,
there is no bro code until one of the homies falls in love with the hoe. Then he like, you know, that's my lady. They like, bruh, everybody already smashed, dude. Like
don't be calling her no hoe.
Yeah, there's always that one simp that falls for the hoe. I pity him. I hate that for him. I hate that for him.
Everybody in the crew though.
Yeah, everybody know what you working with. And he's like,
don't call her no hoe.
He's like, I think I'm gonna go make her my wife.
Don't call her no hoe, man.
I'm a wifer. It's wifey right there. They like, she get pregnant. Everybody like, man, they like, oh, so and so pregnant by who? I know she said it's my who.
So about that,
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't know if it was his.
That motherfucker told me it wasn't his.
So do you think that it's like a difference in opinions with a woman who dates a man who has a bunch of kids versus a man who dates a woman who has a bunch of kids? Because like a man have 5-6 baby dads, and a woman will too.
Wait, a man got baby dads?
Hold on. She didn't even take a shot.
I meant baby moms, and then a woman will have a bunch of baby dads, and it's like the opinions is completely different. Like you get with a man and he has 5 baby moms.
You know why? Because that bitch got to carry all them kids with her. And your whole show,
kids are spread out.
Your whole show
until
that
he
you
does
had,
the father with 20 kids in the picture.
Your whole show that you had them babies, his don't. If you know what I'm saying.
However,
and you got
ain't no difference from a girl
who
done fucked 500 niggas and had 20 abortions. So I don't judge y'all for that type of stuff.
No, but I'm just saying, like, say this. Took T out and then went country. I don't judge. I don't
judge with an
Keys
Because I'm Keys wife.
No, there is a difference.
No, like, do you think, like, when a man, do you think his boys be looking like,
damn,
you
bro.
with her? She got all them kids.
Yes. He could have a whole bunch of kids, and she could have a whole bunch of kids, and him fucking with her. They like, damn, bro. He got 17 himself. He got 11 himself. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I think it is a difference, but I think it's because she has them, and him coming on as a step.
He onesie twosie these kids.
He may be responsible for them 11 she got, as opposed to kind of her fucking with him, you know, let's be honest. If he got that many baby mama, she really only maybe see the last two he was fucking with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
or the older ones.
Or the older ones who like, shit, we grown now, we fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what he did back in the 60s. We trying to be here now. You know what I mean? So I think it is a difference.
That's a lot of drama. Like, just, I mean, most people, I'm not can't even say most people have one, maybe two baby dads, but could you imagine the drama that comes with a woman that has 5 baby dads?
The same drama that comes with one, because only one of them motherfuckers fuck with them kids.
That's true. It's true.
And somebody with 5 dads usually don't have 5 dads in the picture.
It's the same drama that come with a man who got 8 kids and 5 baby mamas. So, some of them baby mamas
to me, there's more drama with the men.
The men, because they be still sleeping with them and lying.
But it's seen that the woman with the most kids is the problem. But realistically, a man with a lot of kids, from my experience, a man with a lot of kids brings you more smoke than a mom brings. Him. Yeah.
Because the mama's real cut off. Most of them.
Well, because you tired, bitch. You got all these kids. You trying to look good. You trying to still have a relationship and raise these motherfuckers.
And you still just looking to find your Prince Charming.
Listen, at some point,
the shoe don't fit, Cinderella. Okay, the shoe ain't.
Maybe
fit.
you had to kiss a lot of frogs.
This shoe was made for a more dangerous.
My thing is, here's the thing. And I guess when I look at it that way, how people judge that, it do bother me because it's a lot of bitches who allow niggas to shoot the club up. So they was either on birth control or they got abortions or Plan B, right? It doesn't matter. They could have had more kids than this bitch with these 11 kids, so you say.
Right.
But I feel like because she don't physically have the kids,
No.
Let me pull your wrap up
is the same.
Let me pull your rap.
If you were out there in the street,
because she might have only been with those 11 guys to get those 11 kids, and you could have 422 and 30 abortions.
Well, she could, yeah. No, you gotta be careful with that because that's definitely a fine line. That's definitely a fine line when it comes to that. I just think, wrap it up. Just get you something, protect yourself. I don't care if you're male or female.
Wrapped up or not, bodies is bodies. Keep that over there. But wrapped up or not, bodies is bodies. So like, if we was gonna do a count, I wouldn't join in. But I'm saying people were gonna do a count. People were gonna do a count, right? Nah,
I join in. But you know what I'm saying? No. I feel like for the age and the number.
No.
I'm probably good compared to some bitches out here. And then I'll probably be like, oh,
thank God for that marriage.
Ooh, honey.
I got married.
I got married.
I'm clean now. No, but I think
bodies just
people put too much worry on it. Like, I respect a motherfucker with 5 baby dads and 11 kids who take care of their kids than a bitch with 2 kids and 1 baby dad who the kids raggedy.
My thing is this: just be honest.
Can we just talk about that though? Like,
just be honest all the way through it. Honesty is the best policy.
It's key. Honesty is key.
Y'all be kidding.
I got another question that I had. Hold on, y'all give me a minute because I done let my phone close out. Okay. Oh, this is a conversation me and a friend of mine had. Dealing and dating somebody who you don't live with, right? Okay. They have a key to your car and to your house, but you don't even get invites to theirs. What is your thought on that, and how do you? I said what I said, and I know you heard what I said. Because
I'm trying to make sure that I register.
Because you heard it.
It sounds crazy.
It's like
so 2 people dating, everybody got their own crib. One person has all access to this person, and you don't even get invited.
You barely get an invite.
Oh no, ma'am.
Well, that's your fault.
That's your goddamn fault, and you's a whole entire fool.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Because why aren't you invited? I don't understand that. I don't get it. It didn't register. Why does this person has everything that they need? Why do they need access to all my shit? First of all, and second of all, that's what you tolerate. You get what you get. Don't throw a fit.
Yeah, okay. And you set the standard for your situationship. Because that means you're not going to be involved in anything. If you can't even see the motherfucker's house, you're never going to.
No, I mean, you've been there. I said
you probably did on the weekend. The motherfucker was gone or some shit because why does this person need access to your home and you don't have access to theirs?
Yeah,
you don't live here. You don't pay no bills, nothing.
My question is this.
No, ma'am.
What in you said, okay, I'm going to give him a key to this and to that? What in you? Because I can't even fault him. If I'm gonna be honest, if I could have a jig like that and I'm in the dating game and I could pop up at his crib when I wanted to, and he had to call before he came to mine, that would be the in the dating room. That would have been the life.
Well, for sure. Because when I get done fucking on whoever I'm fucking on, I'm tired and I really need to go eat your shit and lay in your shit and come and act like we together over here.
I was in the neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying? I just decided to drive by. I was a couple blocks over. Like, bitch, I don't think so. No, that's crazy.
I've never given a key to
me.
My house.
Listen, I had people paying rent that didn't have a key. Let's be fucking real.
Let me tell you
Let's be real. Now, did it cause some problems in the long run? Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that there's no way that you have all this access to my life and I don't have it to yours. Especially, please. Okay. especially if they're older.
Mm-hmm.
Because by this time, you know the game. If you don't, bitch, you should.
So let's say, like, okay, one day you had to get something done at your house. So you gave him the key, spare key to go in and sit there for the cable guy to come, so to speak.
No, I'll take off.
And then you never got the key back.
No, ma'am. First of all, why does that person? Why you didn't set it for you?
Yeah,
why you didn't set it for you? If I couldn't set it for something to be happening in my household, that motherfucker not gonna be there when I'm not there. There's no reason for you to be in my house
rumbling
when I'm not home.
You might be rummaging through
I wouldn't give a fuck what you're doing. There's no reason for you to be in my space and I can't even go to yours. I don't have the access to go through your shit. No, ma'am.
No, I'm not.
Because I know you fucking with me. Come on. No, you got one more.
So it's a no?
It's a no for me, dog. Twice. It's 2 no's, bitch. No. Go on, bitch. Next question. Because I know.
Girl, don't look at me. I'm not playing these games with you today.
So you done did that?
No.
Exactly.
So you done gave somebody keys to the crib in the car,
no, man, because they probably walk in.
Yeah, out there like aprons or shaking the keys.
No, like that's what ass in the air, baby. You ain't getting keys till we for real. And if you got a key, we probably live together. Because if we living separate, then we're not for real.
There's no reason for you to have the key in this motherfucker unless I'm down, can't walk and get to the door.
Well, if we're living separate, then it's not real. To me, that's not an adult relationship. Y'all living in separate houses and shit. That's stupid. Y'all not even y'all are wasting money because what happens when you do live separately dating, y'all spend more time at one person's place. Anyways, bring your ass over here with that bill money and handle this shit.
True, but here's the deal. Some people believe in that waiting, and I ain't fucked up about it. But I just don't believe in it being one way.
Waiting what?
Waiting for whatever the fuck they want to wait for. Some people never want to live with another motherfucker because they're entitled to that. But what I'm saying is ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna be dating somebody. He got keys to all my shit and I can't even go over there. But occasionally when you decide to invite me, because your bitch is just out of town this weekend. I don't give a fuck what you just told me. Your bitch is out of town and you just invited me over because whose motherfucking mail is this? Because now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved with that toxic ass shit.
Got the flower crest.
Because who got that motherfucking picture frame?
Right.
No man ain't had that picture frame. No ma'am. This ain't happening. There's a bitch involved. I don't care what nobody says. And maybe I'm toxic for that because we started off with this video about being toxic. So maybe that takes me back. But I can't see that because why do you get that much respect? Because to me, that's some disrespectful ass shit. Oh, here, baby, you got keys to my life. And I'm just sitting there like, and you like, wait, you want to go to Fridays? Bitch, what? No, return the favor. Are you kidding me? No.
Well, okay, so it's my key to your house.
Right. Do you?
First of all, I'm not offering a key. It's a no for me. I was
gonna say
you're not getting a key unless we live together.
If I'm gonna be real about it, like I'm more of the type for you to. I'm more of the type that you're gonna give a key to because I'm not a key giver.
Because I need
and that was why a lot of my situations didn't work because you want to have a key to my crib and one. First
of all, you want to be in my crib too often. I don't even like somebody being at my crib too often when we're just in that dating part. Like, there's no reason for you to be at my crib like that. Why aren't you taking me out? Why
don't
we
need to go home?
Listen.
Oh.
Now.
Could you imagine that you come home and they're there before you even get there?
You done been at work, they kicking it.
With their friend because that shit, no.
Is that the last question?
Yes.
Because that's the last one I had. What y'all got? Y'all ain't got no
I'm through because you done got me hot flashing and shit.
Close us out.
All right. That's a wrap. Don't get your keys out.
Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dosing, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're having raw conversations. Sometimes we be so lost in the translation. Laughing, joking, but you know what we're saying. Kick back, relax, your video is playing.
Yeah, so you like him with the curly top. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, I like more. You know what?
This is good. We're gonna put this in the fucking bloopers. Okay. I'm gonna do a blooper day. I'm telling y'all.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so I like when his hair
Okay, so what do you find sexy about Otis?
Like I said, I like
with the long curly hair. longer on the top and curly. Shairica, it's over. Okay.
Okay. So you said you like him with longer hair. We're gonna move fast.
I think we all pretty much like when we pick their clothes out and dress them based on what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
Bitch, come on. So that was Ashley.
You gotta ask the questions.
What questions?
Man, girl, just gonna play with you today at all.
Not even a little bit.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Atlanta where the plays play.
Bitch, no, because I don't feel like taking all that out.
Okay, period. Let me get you your shot.
All right, guys.
It's your girl.
So, because I had to delete a bunch.
Girl, Cayenne
Oh,
took
shit.
both of his today. He got to take 2 of them.
My last thing is, with growing old, you know, some people lose their teeth. Are you going without them, or are you gonna get a new?
I'm getting a whole new rag. I'm getting a rag. It just gotta be what it's gonna be. Baby, and probably sleeping them. I can't be popping them out because I'm trying to be cute. Just out here, just
do. The rap, listen.
I can't do it.
Question is, do you continue to trust it?
Oh, wow.
We not gonna be able to do
Really?
that. They are so nosy and
Really?
ugly as fuck.
Stop. Why you do
Want to
that?
run to the car to get his chips.
But why did you just do that?
Why did y'all just come in the video though?
Get out! Y'all need to fucking tell us about.
I keep forgetting it.
You gotta do better.
What's that?
Some type of wine. You said both of them.
Period.
Shit.
We drinking Henine. Henine. Hennessy and wine. That's not
You is the type of day we gonna have.
Welcome to our channel, Miss T. It's already recorded.
Men and shit.
I say please.
Okay, so today we decided to switch things up and we're gonna try some foods. We each picked 2 items and everybody has to try them. We were gonna do it blindfolded, but I'm a punk bitch, so it wasn't gonna work that way. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take mine first. We have our little, everybody got their bags. Okay, she got a upchuck, and we got water, and of course wine. Not bad.
Not bad. What the fuck is it? It's something in the middle.
It's I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, now you got different stuff on it.
All right.
Oh, mine got.
So I'm just gonna dive in and get it over with. I'm gonna take a big bite.
Shay.
What is that? Bite to the middle.
What is it?
Today on Girls Talk, we're talking about bitches
And shit, but hoes and drinks.
violating that pussy. No.
Are mismanaging your vagina.
All right.
All right. Okay. So y'all ready?
Are you ready? That's the real
Okay.
question.
And then again. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Triple Dose.
Okay.
Another one. Mangosini.
Really though? You stupid.
Oh, and Bellini.
It should have been Picciolini.
Picciolini. That would have been a Picciolini. You might think it's like Picciolini. You help me.
No. Okay, no.
I didn't know you was recording, girl. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, let me see. Picciolini. What I do?
All right, guys. So
okay.
today, okay, let me start it right. Stop it, Ashley. I'm saying stop that.
Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dose, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're